Oh my god, the tongue feels so weird. In today's video, we're gonna be unboxing, setting up, playing with, and reviewing the MetaDog, a robot dog with AI built into it. I'm Eric J. Coons, and welcome to my little place on the internet where I like to explore new products, places, and ideas. Let's get into it. Recently, a company called Elephant Robotics reached out to me to review their Metacat and, well, their MetaDog. Now, if you missed last week's video, I will put it up here somewhere in a card and also a link to it down in the description below. But let's dive into unboxing the MetaDog and seeing if it's really worth it. And also, is it cute or is it just scary? Let's find out. All right, MetaDog is open and it's looking like it's packaged a lot like the Metacat from last week. So we've got a lint roller, which I'm guessing that the fur on this is just like the Metacat, where it can sometimes fall out, which means you need to brush it. So it also comes with a brush. Then you've also got your USB to USB-C cord, the MetaDog raising guide, otherwise known as your setup manual. And then we've got the MetaDog itself. Oh my God, okay, so I thought it was gonna be the color of the one on the box. So like with the Metacat, it looks like there is not any robotics going on in the legs itself. This is more so like a stationary desktop type robot. The fur is actually even softer, it feels like. Maybe it's just because it's shorter, but it's even softer than the Metacat. And then you got the little tongue out here. Oh my God, the tongue feels so weird. It's like rubbery. Let's go over some quick specs with it before we get going. The dog's touch sensors are going to be his back, his chest, and also the top of his head. He weighs basically the same as the Metacat. He's about 2.1 pounds, which is good on your lap if you're a senior or you're a kid. His charging time is about 45 minutes, and he's even better than the Metacat as far as how long he stays charged for, which is a battery life of 12 hours as compared to the 10 hours that the Metacat was. Just in case you were wondering, here is a comparison size to the Metacat. The Metacat almost looks bigger, but it's actually pretty much the exact same size. The Metacat's just a lot more furry. Just like with the Metacat, you're gonna flip it over, and right down here, oh, he's got a zipper. The Metacat had a Velcro. I actually like this zipper a lot better. So you open it up, and this is where the on, mute, and off toggle is. And then right here, right in there, that's where you charge it at. So right here inside, this is where you charge him up. We're gonna go ahead and plug him in while we're doing this because he does work while plugged in, unlike a lot of AI robots, which is a pretty cool feature. So we're gonna flip him on. Boom.
Yeah.
No. Can I pick that dog?
No, he's
Can I
sleeping.
pick that dog?
All right, first we are gonna test out his touch sensors, and then we're gonna test out voice commands. Starting off with the head, let's see his reaction. Looks like he's just kind of barking. Let's check out the chest. Okay, he's howling. I guess that's a good thing. Okay, so just like the Metacat, he's looking down at my hand and he realizes that I'm down there as opposed to, say, up here. And then let's test out the back. Sounds like a baby crying, but I guess that's a good thing with the MetaDog. Pull that little tongue. Boop. All right, let's do voice commands now. For voice commands, you can prompt him with MetaDog or Hi Meta, so we're gonna try the first one. MetaDog. Hi. MetaDog, shake your head. Nice. MetaDog, shake your tail. MetaDog, brighter eyes. He's giving me like a high five. I guess that's bright eyes. MetaDog, you so cute. Oh, and he's got the hearts. MetaDog, be happy. Okay, so there you go. The howl does mean that he's happy. Look away. All right, so as you can see in his booklet, he's got a lot of different voice commands that you can do. It's all of these. I'm not gonna do all of them because I want you to be able to experience it when you get your own MetaDog, but we tested out the touch and the voice commands and they both seem to work pretty well. Next up, let's test him out with my Corgi and my Australian Shepherd to see how he does with real dogs. You ready to meet the other dogs? He seems excited. Okay, so since dogs love to be outside, we are gonna test out the MetaDog with my actual dogs. You ready? Just gonna put them down and see what they do. Look, what do you think? He just runs away. Bimo, what do you think? What do you think? Look. Oh, Bimo's pooping. They seem very interested, and there's no growling like there was with the Metacat. Bimo. Well, sorry, buddy. The dogs don't seem to care about you at all. But at least they didn't growl like they did the Metacat. All right, time to review you now. All right, guys, well, it's that time to do our full review and let you know what I think could be better about this robot and also what they got right. Are you ready to be reviewed? I'll take that as a yes. First, let's start out with the things that I think that it could work on. First things first, just like I said with Metacat in my Metacat review, I would really love it if a dog like this could move around with its legs. Unfortunately, there are no robotics in the dog. It's mainly just a stuffed animal down here, which I understand. Second thing that I think MetaDog could work on is the listening portion. When I opened him up and turned him on and started to talk with him, it took about 5 minutes for him to even understand what I was saying or to even be prompted. But after that, he worked without a problem. As you can see now, MetaDog. And there you go. See, now every single time he does prompt. So that's something to watch out for, but of course now he works great. Now on to things that I really liked. Overall, I think this is a great substitution for a dog. He cries, he barks, he howls. He's very good at responding to touch. He's also really great to snuggle with, and I really like this tongue. I know it's a weird thing to mention, but it actually kind of feels like a real dog tongue, which is a little bit weird and also pretty cool. Which leads me to another pro, its idle state. Something I mentioned with the Metacat as well is that these AI robots are really good in their idle states, meaning that when you leave them alone and they're just on their own but turned on, they can interact by themselves, they don't make too much noise, and they just kind of act like a really well-behaved dog. That's right, you're a good dog. Another big pro is that the battery life and the charging is just right. Charging takes about 45 minutes to go to full, and that battery is gonna last you for 12 hours, which is even better than the Metacat and way better than a lot of AI robots that I have. A lot of my AI robots only last for about 2 to 3 hours, so timesing that by 4, I think is a really big achievement, and I give props to the Elephant Robotics team. And lastly is the price point. I said this about the Metacat, and I'm gonna say this about the MetaDog. I think the price point of $200 or less, it's usually right around $189 to $200, somewhere right around there. Maybe a little bit more if you buy it on Amazon, but I think that that's a great price point for something like this. So I think with a price point right around $200, that's a great deal. And with that, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I am going to have a link to this boy and the Metacat down below in the description if you want to pick either one of those up for your kid, for yourself, or for your elderly grandparents, because I think this is great for all three of those. I want to give a huge shout out to Elephant Robotics for sending me these robots to review and check out. It was really fun, and I am glad that they're now part of my AI robot collection. And lastly, I wanted to mention my book, which is a sci-fi book. It's about this physicist named Natalia Aziel who travels all over the cosmos in different eras and learning all about where humans came from and other species. If you want to check it out, I'll leave it down in the description below. I'm currently working on book 2, so check this out now and get ready for book 2 in 2025. And lastly, I'm going to leave you with the Metacat review video that I did last week if you want to go and check it out. I'm Eric J. Coons. I hope that I showed you some sort of value, and if so, please hit that subscribe button. That would mean the world to me. And I'll see you guys next week for another video. Peace out.